we now declare today Ralph Macchio Day in Hollywood. Take it away.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks so much. Oh boy. This is overwhelming and humbling, and love you back there. Wow, this is as overwhelming as I expected. Billy, what a journey we have been on. To have you here, thank you for your kind words, for being here, for being a brother, for being a friend, for your integrity, for your badassery as an actor, and your sensitivity as a human being. We grow stronger and stronger, and just, if you asked me 40 years if this would be the guy speaking at my Hollywood Star ceremony, I would probably say, I probably never have to see that guy again. But thank God that's not the case. I love you, and I thank you for being here. Tamlin, you are just one of a kind. Tamlin comes back from Japan just to make sure she's here. Thank you for your kind words. I love you. You guys make life richer, and it means so much to me to have you here. Steve, Anna, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, thank you for this thoughtful placement. I'm going to get to that in a second, next to the great Pat Morita, but it's the fact that was part of the decision in putting this together. It means the world to me, and thank you so much. To my friends at Netflix, top to bottom, that support us in making this day happen. There's just too many to name, but Netflix's support has been incredible. Sony Pictures Television that produces the Cobra Kai series the last 7 years. Once again, thank you so much. It means so much to have so many of you here, including Sony Pictures feature department. There's exciting stuff on the way with the new Karate Kid Legends movie. It means so much to have so many of you here. I do not take that lightly or for granted, and I'm so glad I got you all out of the office. It really means a great deal. I was a kid, grew up on Long Island, New York. I was a daydreamer. I still am, but I was a big-time daydreamer. I grew up watching and wanting to be Gene Kelly, watching old movies with my mom and dad, and whether it was Spencer Tracy or Brando, I just had these dreams and aspirations. That's where the bug first bit me, and as Steve mentioned, my mom and dad are watching right now. It means the world to me for them to experience this. They and my brother Steven provided the foundation for who I am. So I thank you, Mom and Dad, for allowing me the freedom to dream and providing me the love and support that has shaped me. I owe you so much. Look at what's happening. Look what you've done. I came out to LA with them first, probably about 1980, walked these streets of Hollywood Boulevard looking for Gene Kelly and Marilyn Monroe. My dad brought me to buy my first car, Santa Monica Mazda, and the reason, a 626. I remember as I was driving here, I passed Las Palmas, right about a block and a half down, and I remember pointedly, in 1982, I sat in the car at the light, and I looked to the left and saw all these stars in the right, and it was the land of hopes and dreams. It was unobtainable for me at that point, but I was on my way to meet Francis Ford Coppola, who directed The Godfather and Apocalypse Now to that point, and I was going to be directing a movie based on my favorite book as a 12-year-old boy, and well, I just remember that moment. It just seemed so big, and wait, I'll wait for this to pass. I just remember that moment, and thinking back and being here today, all I could say is, incidentally, nailed it. That much I could say. And then soon after that, I met this kid from New Jersey who would not leave well enough alone, thank God, in Daniel LaRusso, and I was catapulted into what is now considered and known as the Karate Kid universe, thanks to so many people who are here today. That's now reaching 3 and 4 generations. To have this star placed right next to my acting partner from that film, the great Pat Morita, is so meaningful to me, so powerful to me. Our partnership is something I always described as the soulful magic of the Karate Kid film, and he's still here today, blessing all these stories that are moving forward. I can feel him here, and well, frankly, folks, it's only fitting I shall remain Miyagi adjacent until the end of time. I mean, that's where and it's amazing one-stop shopping for those tourists and Karate Kid fans. It's like, where's Marita? Where's Macchio? Oh, it's just beautiful. So my life's journey has been with this unbelievable resurgence. I've learned one thing between the Netflix series of Cobra Kai that is rocking it right now and the upcoming Karate Kid Legends movie coming from Sony at the end of May. I've just learned to be so grateful and appreciative at this age of my life, absorbing and learning and sharing the wisdom that I've gained from others, paying that legacy forward, whether it's be the young cast of Cobra Kai or friends of my kids. I get such joy out of sharing that wisdom and taking a piece of the legacy and passing that on. And I do not take it for granted that we get to spread a little bit of joy in what is sometimes not always a joyful world. So I feel incredibly blessed, lucky, and honored. And this Daydream from Long Island has too many to thank, but I must mention Robert Mark Kamen, who is here. I got him off campus, who wrote and created the Daniel LaRusso character and this Karate Kid franchise. Robert, you know I cherish you. I love you. Our quips and banter and sarcasm is one of my favorite things of the day. And I love you and thank you for being here. John, Josh, and Hayden, who were mentioned earlier, who created the Cobra Kai series and provided the rocket booster 7 years ago. You guys, I have so much to say, but I will put it all in a few words. Thank you so much for caring. That's why. My LA friends who have provided food and shelter often during those arduously hideous pilot seasons. Stan, Andrew, among others, thank you so much for all of that. And my friends and family who came out here to be here today, and my friends and family at home who are watching. Loyalty is so big with me. I've been with my reps for so long. To my team at Untitled, Jason, Stephanie, Jennifer, Julia Buchwald at Buchwald, the PR Dream Team, Jill Fritzo, Stephen Fertelm, and that whole staff at Jill Fritzo PR, and my longtime business dudes for over 40 years, Tom Anson, Don Steele, Gary Kress. I just love that the three of you are all east of the 405 right now. Thank you so much. Those watching from home, and the fans all here and around the world, the fans who allow me to do what I love to do. You never gave up on this guy, despite how hard the late 90s might have tried to extinguish. You have always been there, here and around the world. It's always such a huge embrace from you guys, and it's a two-way street of inspiration. I thank you. My beautiful wife, my best friend, Phyllis, who simultaneously, thank you, who simultaneously grounds and elevates me. I love you so much. Our partnership in life is everything. None of this is happening without you. Thank you for choosing me, and life is all the richer to walk in lockstep with you. I am not here without you. And my two heroes, my children, Julia and Dan, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you. You make me way better than I am. Here's a story that some of you know, but it's worth telling. It speaks to the unique narrative of my life and career. About 20-something years ago, my kids were probably 4 and 7 at the time. My son found a large crate full of teen magazines that my mom had saved. My mom saves everything, right, Mom? She saves everything. And my son turns to my daughter, holding with 2 fistfuls of teen magazines, in disbelief and realization when he yells out, "Dad was huge and we missed it." So it is November 20th, 2024, and being here today and sharing this with you and all of you, all my friends around the world and here, it's overwhelming. It's everything. It's been an amazing journey. I am honored. I am humbled. Thank you so very much. I ain't done yet. And this is just an amazing day. Thank you so very, very much. Thanks.
That was
Thank you,
wonderful.
man.